Hi there, everyone. That wasn't as smooth of a transition as I would have liked, but hi there, I'm Santana. I am the founder of DIVASWhoWin.com, and I am also the author of Sister Chat, Conversation That Stirs the Soul. And I'm here today to just reach out to you, to connect with you. And I thought it important before I launched my book to kind of let you know who I am. Who is this woman? Who is Santana? Who is the diva who says that she's one? Well, I am a single mother of 6 children. My baby is 10. My eldest is 21. And I reside in Athens, Georgia. And I have been someone that writes out my feelings and my emotions from a very young person. It's just kind of how I got through those turbulent teenage years. And what I decided to do, God gave me a vision for this book because the tagline to the book is From Victim to Victory. So I know what it feels like to live as a victim for many, 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 many years. And honestly, that is something that I have to submit to the Lord on a daily basis and ask Him to empower me to overcome, because it's hard to break that cycle once it starts. But yes, I am that woman who once was a victim but now walks in a life of victory. And I just want to share from that first part of the book, the introduction, where I ask the question, ladies, can we talk? I pose the question, what are we talking about? And no, I don't mean, the latest MAC lipstick. I don't mean the who's got the best deal on the Virgin Brazilian or Remy hair. I don't mean where can you get the hottest Chanel or Coach bag. What movie is at the top of the charts, or whose CD is just blowing up right now? No. Those are not the things that I'm speaking of, because you see, that's easy conversation. We have that conversation on Facebook all day long. But I want to tap into the conversation that stirs the soul. And it is the very conversation that when we don't have it, it kills the soul. And most of you probably what I'm speaking of. I'm talking about those hidden things. I'm talking about those shameful things. I'm talking about those things that hurt so much you cannot even utter the words and let them roll off of your lips. And I'm here to encourage you today, to let you know that it's okay, that whatever path you travel up to this far, you do not have to hold your head in shame, nor do you have to suffer through in silence. Because see, what the issue really comes down to is that the enemy of our souls has lied to us for so long. We think that we're alone. We think that no one else has traveled the path we've traveled. We think that the things we've done in the past are so dirty that we can never get clean. And I call out, cry out to you, my sister, and maybe even to some brothers out there, that again, it is never too far gone. The situation, the path, the choices, there is always hope. There's always hope. I'm a woman who is 40 plus years old, who has probably found herself in almost 75-80% of anything that would be considered a victim category. Most likely I could raise my hand. Was I sexually abused? And this is my way. I'm jumping right in. I don't believe in talking soft around a topic. With using discernment, of course, but I believe in giving voice to that thing that tries to strangle the life out of you. So here we go. Was I ever sexually abused? Yes, that was me at age 13 by my biological father. Was I molested? Yes, by that man. Was I raped? Yes, by him and by a boyfriend when I was 16. Have I ever thought about suicide? Yes, I tried it twice when I was a teenager. Did I ever exploit myself? Yes, I traded in a high school degree, dropped out of school to buy a pair of stilettos and a garter belt and put myself on stage. Have I ever indulged in alcohol and drugs? Yes, it's how I lived. It's how I survived for about 2 decades of my life. Did I hang out with the wrong crowd? Yes. I specifically targeted drug dealing, gang banging boyfriends as I was growing up because I felt they had power and I had been a victim, so I wanted part of that power. Do I know anything about domestic violence? Yes. I'm divorced today, due in part to that very thing. Do I know what emotional abuse feels like? Yes. I lived with it for, again, almost 2 decades of my life. Do I know what it's like to have a child out of wedlock? Yeah, I had to. Do I know what it's like to have a spirit of poverty over my life? Yes, I work hard every day through the grace of God and through putting tools in my hand to break free of that spirit. And you know, my list could kind of go on and spiral out many, many directions. But I just want you to know who's talking to you on the other side of this camera. I am someone who, yes, I have been afflicted, but I am also someone who knows the overcoming power and grace of our God. I finally found my strength. I finally became empowered when I was the age of 26 years old. So the book, Sister Chat, Conversation That Stirs the Soul, is not for the lighthearted person. It is for the broken-hearted woman. You know, you can find yourself, I promise you, in many pages of my story. God commissioned me to write this book and to tell my story because there are so many out there who've not found the will or the strength or the power from within to speak. And I believe silence kills you.